Guys, Hannah fixed her own head wrap today. Go ahead and turn around. Give us a model spin, Hannah. Ooh, fancy. Nice work. I wonder who your mom is. Who's your mama? I love you, sweetie. All right, Hannah. Hello, everyone. This is Tenia. Shalom. I'm the work from home wife of Atlanta. Welcome to the Real Housewife Diaries. So I have a treat for you guys today. Well, a treat for myself for sure. So I have a few minutes of me time. So I am going to share with you guys one of my favorite beauty treatments. So this is the Timeless by Avani magnetic, purifying magnetic mud mask. So this is one of the Dead Sea Cosmetics items from Israel. I love those products. Everyone knows I love Dead Sea Cosmetics. So this one is really cool because it has this magnet here. So this is the magnet, and so you have to wrap a little piece of tissue paper around it, and this is where all of the gook from my face is gonna go. Ew, right? So we are just gonna like splather this mud from the Dead Sea on my face, and then we are going to take this magnet and we are going to do this in upwards motion, get all the gook off, right? And before we do that though, when we put the mask on, we're going to let it sit for a minute and we're just going to chat. All right, we're just going to chat, and you see my kids, they're just trying to ruin my me time. All right, but we're going to keep going. All right, so we are going to splather the this on. So let's do it. All right. It came with like one of those little applicators, but I don't know what happened to it. Do I still have it? Is it? Ooh, it's still in here. All right, so I don't have to have messy fingers. Here's the little applicator. So, all right. I thought I lost it. It's never been used. Okay. Something told me, just go ahead and look. All right. So, we're just gonna slather all of this mud all over my face. I'm gonna get in close. So, down in the comments, guys, tell me what your favorite beauty treatment is. This one's pretty cool. Back when I used to get facials at this popular spa here in Atlanta called Spa Sidell. They were like on every corner back when I used to get facials, and I used to get this pumpkin peel, and it was awesome. Okay, and you're supposed to get it all on your neck. My grandma always says, in terms of aging, it's the neck and the hands that tell the story. But
So, as you all can see, I went with a completely different concept for the project. I decided to use a cursive font because I felt like it was more fitting for what I'm trying to achieve. And this is so much fun, getting a chance to express yourself in ways that maybe you wouldn't be able to verbally. That is the beauty of art. So, looking at what I have so far, I started to get all kinds of ideas and envisioning a woman's face, which will represent the virtuous woman. So, I'm going to start sketching that out before I place her on the canvas, just to see what I want her to look like. So this part was also really fun. I'm not the best at drawing, but I was able to sketch her out, and I think it turned out really nice. I started with her nose to give me a center that will allow me to align the rest of her features. I'm giving her full lips, a strong cupid's bow, and she is going to have luscious lashes. Okay, honey? So that is what I'm doing now, using thin hair-like strokes to create the look of lashes. And in order to do this on the canvas, I am going to use a different tool that is similar to a pencil that will allow me to make thin strokes like I did here. To create these, I drew a C-like structure in one direction and then overlapped that with the same C-like structure in the opposite direction. So I did sketch her out a few times before drawing her on the canvas. I was having a lot of fun with this. I gave her a head wrap, I gave her baby hairs. If I do decide to give her a head wrap, I'm going to use that foil paper. She's going to have a silk head wrap, okay? Yes, ma'am, she has rubies for lips. So I did start sketching out her face with a number 2 pencil. I am going to be going over this with a very fine tip silver marker to create those lashes. The lips were very tedious, so I did do those off camera. I had to first I lined them up, and then I took a toothpick and applied the glue so it wouldn't be messy and get all over the place. So we are not done just yet, but I am so excited. This has been so much fun, and I cannot wait to show you all the final design.
I'm using the camera, even though the mirror is right there. Let me see. I have to hurry because this dries super fast. Definitely want to get around here. Down on my neck. Okay. I'm almost done. Let's see. I just need to work my neck. I'm going to put my hands in it a little bit. Sure. Blather it over here. Let me see. Yeah. I think it's yeah. This is going to be good. Yeah, so once a week, usually on the on the Sabbath, I do a facial peel with sea salt from the Dead Sea. So I do that once a week. And this, I don't do very often. I can't even remember the last time I did this. And that's because I lost it. It's like, what happened to it? What happened to it? So I was cleaning the office and I saw the box underneath something in the office. I was like, that's what happened. So basically, you know, it was Hannah. She was probably playing with it and moved it, because why would it be in the office area? It's kind of strange, right? Okay. So now we are going to take all this off. Because, I mean, you only have to let it sit for like 60 seconds. And I can tell that it's like drying right now. So I am just going to use one of my cleansers. This is a collagen foaming cleanser. It's called Veed. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, so I like it. It's pretty cool. It foams up. It's almost gone. I need to get some more. So I'm just going to put a little of this. And I am just going to wash this off of my face. Kind of hurts a little bit. I think I need to wash my face a little bit more slowly, because, my goodness. All right. All right.
So her lashes are very subtle. You can barely see them on camera, but it is a little bit darker than the canvas itself. So it gives it a nice effect. I ended up using this dark gray water-based marker that is also fine tip. And I'm glad that I went with that instead of the silver metallic marker that I used to outline her eyelids and nose, because even though it is also fine tip, it is not fine enough to give me those hair-like strokes. While I was out shopping for some more foil paper, I got distracted by these beautiful, well, trim, they call it trim in the stores, but fringes. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at this one. I love that color. That's like one of my favorite colors. Whew. So I know what my next project is going to be.
Guys, I got distracted and I didn't even use the magnet. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys. Like my mom says, I am not ready. Oh my goodness. Now y'all know. I ain't even used a magnet. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're using the magnet now. Well, ooh. All right, guys. Here we go. Hey, hey. All right, so I am just going to make a quick salad for me and my husband. All right, so let's start with some lettuce. Ooh, all right. All right. Get some lettuce. I have some pico de gallo in here. Add a little of that. My favorite little chopping tool. So I like putting peppers in my salads, but I'm out of the red, the orange, the yellow peppers because I use them so much. So I am just going to put some onions, some extra onions. The pico de gallo has some onions, but we like onions, so I'm just going to put some extra onions. And then I'm just going to chop it one more time. Now I have a boiled egg, so I am just going to chop this up a little bit. Okay. You see me chop a little bit. All right. So I'm just gonna chop up the egg. And I have some turkey pepperoni here. So I'm gonna chop this up too. Just shred it a little bit.
I changed my mind. I like the way it looks better in the bottom right corner. So I moved the letters and they're really easy to move. So it wasn't an issue at all. So I picked up some ribbon and tried to compensate or make up for not having the foil paper. But it does not like the Mod Podge. So I'm going to have to figure out something else for that. I was going to put it in the corner. I thought that was so cute. And maybe do a little tie, but that did not work out. So we're going to figure something out. I ended up using the red gems in the corner in place of the ribbon since it didn't want to stick. It's looking beautiful so far, but I still want to add some more embellishments, of course. I don't feel that it's done just yet, so I will be adding to it slowly until I get to my desired look. So, update on the Dr. Bronner's. I used my whole bottle. And I have been using this for years, but as body soap. So, yeah. I only got a little bit left. The clothes, they got clean, but they ended up smelling like tea tree oil, which I thought, it's tea tree oil, so it's pretty strong. So yeah, and it's gonna smell like tea tree oil. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So I would just rather use it for body soap like I've been using it the whole time. But I did find some really nice smelling. It's like white tea and lavender. Them clothes smell good. They smell like lavender. They smell fresh and clean and lovely. Okay, I just got off of work. I'm a little tired.
And I have some walnuts. So I'm going to use my little nut chopper. That's the only thing I use this for now, because I use this for everything else. But I just chop up some walnuts. Let's see. All right. So now we have, forgot a few turkey pepperonis here. Okay. I have a couple extra onions too. I'll just throw these on in here. All right, so I am going to transfer all of my chopped items in the salad. Oh, and I'm going to add some Mexican style cheese in here. All right. So we're almost done. This is what we're looking like. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this Bayou blend seasoning and a little Italian seasoning and some extra pepper. And my favorite dressing is the California French style dressing. Or like the Catalina, I like that as well. Pepper's getting to me, y'all. So I am going to spread the dressing in here. Excuse me. Then what I like to do is shake it up. And we are good to go. Bon appetit.
So I am transitioning away from commercial beauty and cosmetic products such as Dove, Nivea, Olay, EOS for use on the skin, because it is not safe for my skin. I'm going to just speak for myself. I would like to use more products containing essential oils and things of that nature, more naturally derived ingredients. So this is one of the websites that I go on to look up products to see how they have been rated. You can just search at the top. I typed in Dove body wash. I'm just looking at one of the popular ones to see what risks are associated with this one. And it's different for each product. So you have to type in that specific product, whatever one that you use, and see what information it has and how it's scored on this website. So it's showing you all of the ingredients and how those ingredients affect the skin, as well as different internal body organs and systems. So I was using Dove Cucumber and other fragrances, and those were also pretty high up on the scale. So I stopped using that, and I also stopped using EOS, the cashmere vanilla lotion. It's not as bad as Dove, but I do want to transition into something a bit more natural. So majority of the ingredients are a little bit lower on the scale, so they're not as hazardous. But the overall rating for this lotion is a 5. So that means there are still risks associated with using the lotion. It still can affect your internal organ systems and your skin. Not to scare anyone, I know a lot of you will probably still use commercial products, which is fine, to each his own. But I just wanted to share what I've learned and the journey that I'm going on. So, yeah, the website is really easy to navigate if you want to look for something that is EWG verified. They have filters. You can just look up body soap and see what has been verified. And there are also plenty of Black-owned companies and brands that offer natural alternatives to commercial products. So those ingredients that they put in those products are really good for the skin. So I would look into that, do your research. And you can find something that smells just as good, or you can make your own. Whip up some shea butter, put some essential oils in there. You can make your own body oil, whatever the case may be. If you don't have time for that, that's also understandable. But there are plenty of Black-owned brands that do offer natural alternatives to a lot of these products for anyone who's listening. But yeah, I just wanted to share the website with you guys, one of the websites that I use in the journey that I'm on right now. One of the products that I have been looking at is Everyone's soap, and I've also been looking at Ahavah. I think it's called Ahavah. I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but this is how it is spelled. And they have natural products, natural lotions, soaps, and all of that. So those are brands that I've been looking to, but there are plenty more, like I said.